For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 16 of the Chelsea Career Mode series here on FIFA 18. We are closing in on the January transfer window. Rather predictably, with the month of December, we start with a midweek game against Huddersfield Town. Then we've got Southampton at the weekend, and then Swansea, followed by tomorrow's episode of Everton, Brighton and Stoke within 5 days of each other. But such is the Christmas schedule. That's not to be unexpected. So we, as of yet, haven't had the Premier League. As of yet, haven't had the FA Cup drawn for the first week of January, so waiting to see who we get in that competition. I am keen to see, yes, we have had the next round of the Champions League drawn. We have Monaco in the round of 16. That should be an easier tie for us, easier than it perhaps could have been with other sides like Barcelona potentially available as opponents. So hopefully we can close the gap on Man United. They've actually slipped up. So if we can win our game here against Huddersfield, we will go back joint level on points with them at the top of the table. They've drawn on match day 16, so victory for us will see us go back on 35. And well, I'm not going to win by 5-0 or just win by 5 goals. So we'll stay second, but we will go level on points with them at the top of the table. Now, in the last episode, we've lost David Luiz for 3 months with a broken ankle, unfortunately. Look at all these injuries, man. David Luiz, Hazard, Luke Shaw, Bakayoko, he's on his way back from injury, but I did recall Kurt Zouma from Stoke, so he can come and fit into the starting lineup, although, to be fair, he's not fit enough to do so, although he is more fit than Christensen, so this is going to be frustrating. But we'll start Pedro on the left-hand side, because, well, Pedro's been absolutely incredible so far this season, hasn't he? And we'll put Danny Drinkwater on the bench instead of Bakayoko, and we'll just have to make do with the way things are right now. But hopefully we can get 3 points against Huddersfield and a win against Southampton and a win in the next midweek game as well. And maybe Man United will drop more points. We'll have to wait and see. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series. There will be a new series starting soon. But for now, let's travel to Huddersfield. I'll be honest, it's great to see this stadium in FIFA for me personally, having got half of my family live in Huddersfield, being Huddersfield fans, and having been to this ground numerous times as a home fan and actually as an away fan as well with Cambridge United. It's great to see this ground finally in FIFA, although we've had to wait till FIFA 18 for it to eventually arrive. But I don't know anything about this current Huddersfield squad, to be completely honest, so I've no idea what to expect here, but I'm starting a team that should be strong enough to win, so hopefully we'll do just that. James, look up there to Charlie Musonda. He will make the overlapping run here, Zapakos. That's a great run as well. And he's burning in behind. Will stand the cross up into the middle. And there he's... I mean, Kylian, that is quite possibly the worst first-time volley I've seen for a very long time. That was a shot, let me point out. That was a genuine attempt on goal from Kylian Hazard there. We'll get this to Michy Batshuayi and we'll have a corner. I can't get over how bad that volley was. Kennedy with the cross. Meets it the near post. It's headed away by Zanka. Kennedy will pick up the loose ball. Get back on his left. Look to whip it in again. Meets his there for a second time, but Malone this time gets it away. And Huddersfield will clear their lines. James. Out wide to Charlie Musonda. Get him behind there. Back to Danny Drinkwater. They're saying Hazard's out with a suspension, but he's not. He's out because he's injured. So I'm not sure why they're quite saying he's out with a suspension. We do at least have one Hazard on the pitch. And Michi's completely sold the defender there, but can't finish on his left foot, unfortunately. Great spin move to get in behind. The defender thought he was going to go on his stronger right, and he didn't. But couldn't put it in the back of the net. Jorgensen. Oh, an early cross. And the header is won, and well held by Courtois. Rüdiger not able to get his positioning right again and caught out by the attacker there, but thankfully Thibaut Courtois was on his tippy toes and able to get up to it. Huddersfield's first chance of the game comes and goes. I dink this to get it to Charlie Musonda, and he will get there. Obviously absolutely rapid Charlie Musonda, and proving that again, and the cross however does need some work. James. I keep wanting to say James. I don't know why. Whenever I see James pop above someone's head, my instant reaction is to say James because of Rodriguez. I have made that mistake in commentary a couple of times and edited it out. James in here to Charlie Musonda across to Hazard. Oh, I can't get past Zanka though. Huddersfield actually defending very well so far. They haven't found it too easy to get in behind their defensive line. Not been many chances at all in the opening 35 minutes, but with 10 minutes to go till half time, I would like to get myself in front before the break if possible. Out to Kennedy here, quickly to Michi. Knock that there to Hazard. Oh, great turn. Now could shoot. I will do. Ooh, not far away. Hints. Cross there to Dupoit. Backing in well there, Rüdiger. Somehow the ball still finds its way to Khalifi. Back in here to Dupoit. And good save by Thibaut Courtois. It's probably the best chance of the game so far there for Huddersfield. And unfortunately for them, they've missed it. I might be starting a rotation outfield 11, but I've still got my 89 rated high quality goalkeeper in between the sticks. Charlie Musonda is he's just destroying them though. They cannot cope with his pace. Cut that in there. It's been really fortunate. He's bounced back to him. Charlie Musonda is tearing Huddersfield apart here. He's done it all game. He's very, we are not short on quality wingers right now. Really lucky with the way it bounced back to him. But you've got to take advantage of opportunities like that when they arise. And we did. Musonda scores in the 44th minute. Chelsea 1, Huddersfield 0. Here's Malone. Scott Malone on the overlap. Charlie Musonda actually trying to track back with him. Chalobah will head that away. James will go out to Kennedy. What, try and catch him on the counter, maybe? Kennedy can get away, which he's not able to do. I'll drop to Charlie Musonda here. It may take off sooner rather than later, actually. He works so hard, Charlie Musonda, but it means that his stamina just drops like a stone as soon as you get into the second half. So he may need to be substituted off. Thankfully, got someone like Pedro on the bench, so I don't need to worry too much. Ince round the corner there to Aaron Moy. Just under half an hour left to go here. It's, again, poor defensive positioning from Antonio Rüdiger. Oh, what a through ball to Aaron Moy. That has to be 1-1 and is. Oh dear. They've spent the majority of the game building up slowly. Clearly they've had enough of that. One big long fired through ball and they've equalised. Aaron Moy understandably elated to have gotten the goal, as are the fans that he's celebrating with. But look at the run. Nobody picks him up. Chalobah just doesn't quite turn with him, and just the quality of the pass completely splits my defence. Huddersfield back level. Waiting for the man in the middle to make the run forward, which Drinkwater finally obliges in doing. Gets quickly to Kennedy, and then quickly to Hazard, and then quickly to Michi. I needed an extra runner, and unfortunately, Ewan Mason on the far side, who's just come on for Musonda, wasn't close enough to me. Zappacosta will whip this. It's a hell of a whip. It will reach Kennedy, actually. We'll get it to Reece James. Back out to Zappacosta. We've gone full circle there. Let's try again, shall we, Davide? That's a great ball. Michi missed the volley, bounces off the defender, and nearly loops over his goalkeeper in for an own goal. That was ridiculous. Hogg rushing forward. Wide here to Khalifi. Down the line to Aaron Moy. This has been... What a header. This has been one of the most difficult games we've played in a while, actually. Huddersfield have just outdone me in every department, other than actually putting the ball in the back of the net, where we're pretty level right now. Although we might be able to get ourselves a second. If Ewan Mason actually decided to make me a run, which he has finally done, then we could create something here in the final few moments to get ourselves all 3 points. We don't necessarily deserve all 3 points, but I will take them if they're available to me. Oh, but I can't get that to Kennedy. It will reach the Brazilian, though. We'll pull it back. Moses to Drinkwater. Now, Michi and Hazard made the same runs. It's a decent enough turn by Ewan Mason, but the defender read it. Oh, God, Rüdiger just cuts that out. Otherwise, he'd have been in behind there, Dupoit. That'd have been a real issue for me. Poke this in front of Danny Drinkwater. I see Kennedy making the move. I'll dink it over the top, but it's not going to reach him, I don't think. We did win that header, and it's Hazard. Hazard! Oh, pulls the shot wide. A better effort than his first in the game, but I don't think he could have quite possibly had one that was worse than his first effort in the game. And the final whistle, no doubt, will go in just a few moments' time, and it's a 1-1 draw away from home against Huddersfield Town. Disappointing. Up next, Southampton at home. Had a transfer offer in for Eduardo. Now, I've been trying to move him on for ages, but I've been rather stubbornly negotiating consistently, trying to get more money, and I just want him gone now. I'm just going to straight up accept the offer from Newcastle United and hope that Eduardo leaves. I don't know why. It's just more stubbornness about not wanting to accept something less than value than it was actually. He's actually going to ask. Is he asking to play here as well? No, Eduardo, sorry, mate. You're not going to play against Southampton. First team is going to line up. Hang on. Did I just see that Manchester United have lost their game? They have. On match day 17, Man United lose. Who did they play? They lost at home to Bournemouth. Win against Southampton, we go top again. Playing Alex McCarthy in goal, not Fraser Forster. It'll be hard to find a way through Virgil van Dijk. Former Chelsea player Oriol Romeu in the starting lineup as well, and they are going with Manolo Gabbiadini up top. It's a decent side for Southampton. They are a decent team. They always only seem to achieve decent finishes, though, in the league. They never really push those top six. So I don't know where they are in the league right now. Probably 8th or 9th, which is where they keep continuing to finish in the Premier League. But hopefully we'll be able to deal with them today. Santos. Out the line there to Cedric. Does love a marauding run forward. That's a hell of a cross. Who won that? I think it was Nathan Redmond in the end that won the header at the back post. I think I've got a goal kick, but that was a real battle of pace there between Redmond and Aspie, both of them throwing everything at it to try and get to the ball. Thankfully, it went past the post and wide, otherwise that could have been a real issue. Not entirely too sure of the physics behind Kante's pass there, but I'll take it. Oh, what a ball into Morata. Turn inside the defender. Bend it into the far top corner. Oh, no! Oh, Morata, what a goal that would have been. Pedro, of course, starting on the left-hand side here for the injured Hazard. There has been plenty of call in the comment section for Pedro to be starting on the right-hand side ahead of Willian. But it has been in a cam role where Pedro has been his most effective for me this year, where he's been scoring all of the goals. And obviously Coutinho has been just as good, as has Alvaro Morata. So that's why Pedro hasn't found his way into my starting lineup yet. But we'll see if he can have an impact from this left-hand side in this game. He's clearly involved here. We'll try a Berber spin, and then I'll drop the shoulder, look for Willian, who could open his space. Wow. Open the face of his body up, get the shot in, but his teammate, Morata, was in the way. Lamina, good turn. Good tackle as well from Marcos Alonso. He's done brilliantly there. I don't like him in real life, but he is extremely effective on FIFA. Willian with some good footwork there. Morata's run draws the defenders away. We'll poke that for Coutinho and dink it. Oh, it still might cross the line. No, Virgil van Dijk hooks it away. Kante win that header. Not even had to header it. He can use his feet. Kante round the corner there. Oh, and it won't quite reach Willian. I tried to just loft that over the keeper as I anticipated him going to ground, and it very, very nearly worked for Coutinho there. Still 0-0 though after 20 minutes. Oh, what a ball. We're 1-0 down. That pass has just been too good for Kante to be able to cut out. Dusan Tadic gives Southampton a 1-0 lead at the bridge. Thought I'd been able to outmuscle him here with Christensen, but extra defender called across, and there's nothing. Courtois not going to react from that sort of range. He's got no chance. Southampton have themselves a lead. Gabbiadini. See wary of his left foot. I don't know what foot Santos is actually, left or right. Gabbiadini on the ball again. We'll get it to Santos. Everybody being pulled out of position here by really good play from Southampton. It's like they heard me call them only a decent team, and they've really raised their game in this one. Santos to Cedric. Pedro trying to steal it off him, but Cedric still has possession. Santos again down this right-hand side. Alonso with him. Cross could come in here from Cedric maybe. Passes it inside to Tadic. Across to Gabbiadini. Mentioned his left foot, but his right's not bad. A good save by Thibaut Courtois. Can't deal with Southampton right now. I really can't. Cross comes in. Marcos Alonso heads it away. I really want to take advantage of the opportunity given to us by Man United dropping points. They were at home to Bournemouth. We're at home to Southampton. And at the minute, we're losing the same way that United did. Oh, nice turn by Morata. Back there to Coutinho. Oh, there's a lot of red and white shirts around me, though. I'm not really too sure which way to go. We will get that to Coutinho. Poke that to Willian. Now this time, please. Oh, great save by Alex McCarthy. I wanted to try and keep that low, and I didn't quite get the extra button press in time. Really powerful shot from Willian, but well saved. We are 1-0 down at the break. That's Pete. Oh, it's a great ball down the line to Willian. Played it just perfectly weighted. Far enough in front of him. Camara to get there. Oh, that's the dream start to the second half. That cross from Willian. Wowzers. 2.5 minutes in. Ball down the line from Aspie. Perfect. Whipped cross from Willian. Perfect. Header from Morata. Perfect. Beating Virgil van Dijk to the ball there. Getting the run on him. Heading it across goal. Alex McCarthy can't react in time. We are level immediately at the start of the second half. Let's push for another. Tadic through to Manolo Gabbiadini. Oh dear. That was awkward. They very nearly went straight at the other end and scored again. Everything about our goal was perfect, but everything about their offensive play has been decent. And what an unbelievable header from Santos. They have gone straight back in front again. I want to see a replay of that. Going to celebrate with the manager, but how has that gone in? It seemed to loop over everyone and then dip right at the last to beat the goalkeeper as well. Come on, give me a replay, please. That header was definitely worth seeing again. Where is he, Santos? Is it not that number 7 there? No, yeah, it is. And it's looped up and gone over the Aspi and then dipped into the bottom corner, down, and it's constantly moving away from the goalkeeper as well. That is a ridiculous header. As we score the perfect goal, they score the perfect set piece. Cesc into Coutinho. Willian playing around the corner. Great ball. He's got the legs to get away. I've got 2 people inside though. I need to be careful. Coutinho! No! Blocked by Virgil van Dijk. Very, very... This second half has just come to life. I couldn't do anything. Why have you run away from it? Oh, God, kill me now. The first half I couldn't seem to do anything right. And the second half has gone well for me. But we still ended up conceding a goal and found ourselves behind again. But why has Coutinho run away from the ball there? Carlos Vela played in behind here. Kurt Zouma standing up against him. But Marcos Alonso with the interception. I just can't fathom why Coutinho's run away from the ball in that situation. Morata with the turn. People are arriving in support. Coutinho, unsurprisingly, being one of them. Aspi again with a great ball down the line to Willian. This time, can we find the teammate? No, it's a pauper. Oh, but the keeper spilt it. Coutinho goes down. No penalty given. We'll get it to Willian. Another great cross. Pedro with a header. Wide. Heavy touch by Cedric's taking him away from Pedro there, and Gabbiadini's turn inside is good. Zouma trying to just stand him up here, stop the cross from coming in, which he half did. Oh, Kante with a very, very important block. Corner for Southampton. Gabbiadini's gone off. Not sure whether it's Charlie Austin or Shane Long or someone that's come on. It's Charlie Austin because he's right there. Zouma with that head away. Right, Morata. Oh, did manage to get it around the defender by flicking it with his head. We've got that out wide to Pedro. Both that to Coutinho. I'm going to need people to rush forward now in support because I've run out of space. Go all the way out wide there to Azpilicueta. And Morata's making a good run. Get it into him. Help that on to Willian. And... oh, finish from Willian. Yes. 2-2. Morata again with an assist. Another assist for Alvaro Morata, but that finish, that was superb. The keeper stood no chance. First time here, right into the top bins. We're level again. Now, let's push on and get another. Willian. Morata. Oh, and he's done the defender there. And where was the secondary defender going? That was defending like me. It's almost as if the CPU thought I was going to go inside. Watch Van Dijk here. He ran forward. It's like he thought I was going to pass it to Coutinho, and I didn't. I just kept running in a straight line, and he quite simply ran off. Alvaro Morata, I criticised him in the last episode, but he still turned up with goals and assists, and he's turned up with goals and assists again, and that one could be absolutely vital. That one could send us top of the Premier League again. Coutinho, Willian's out there. He's just been voted man of the match, Willian. I'm not surprised, to be fair. Waiting. There's the pass to Coutinho. Oh, Alex McCarthy knocked off his feet by the effort from Coutinho. Left-footed strike with such power behind it. Really good cross. Up goes Morata with a header. Zouma! That wasn't over the line, apparently. Goal line technology, of course, in use. I can't quite believe that hasn't gone in. Kurt Zouma, in his first game since coming back to the club from Stoke on loan, and that is just exactly how close he's come to scoring a goal. Oh, Kurt, I feel for you, my man. I feel for you. Very, very nearly 4-2 in the final few moments, but it's not going to be, but we should get the victory. Fabregas with a tackle. Free kick given, though. So they're going to try and take it quickly. No, they aren't. 3 minutes added on. Morata and Coutinho just loitering there. Romeo will loft it forward, and I need to get this away. Haven't gotten it away yet. Here's Stephen Davis. He's going backwards though, and there's the final whistle. Oh, we have rescued a win there from the jaws of defeat, let alone the jaws of a draw. Southampton, very, very good, but unfortunately for them, not good enough. That is us back top of the Premier League, now with a third game to go and play. Not too sure what to expect from Swansea. They're playing a 4-3-3 with a holding midfield. In fact, no, it's a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Mesa holding is actually a very good player. Leroy Fer, physical as well. Wilfred Bonney, not exactly the smallest of players up top either. So, be a physical game here against the Swans, but one that hopefully we can still come away with a victory from. Fabregas to Coutinho to Morata. Dink it. Oh, could be a great start. It's not yet, but it still could. Morata, hold off the defender, fires it. Good save by Fabianski. Eden Hazard back in the starting lineup for me now. Back from injury. Steals that away from the man there with a bit too much ease, I think. His manager will be pissed off at him for that. Coutinho spin. Oh, he did, but he got caught on possession. Britain out to Francis Coquelin. Player that I don't actually remember Swansea signing. I don't know whether that's a loan deal or a permanent transfer. I'm sure someone in the comment section will remember from the summer transfer window as to whether Coquelin actually came to Swansea on a permanent or a loan. Hazard trying to jink past the defender there but couldn't do it. Coquelin on the mop-up, although they've got Roque Mesa in the holding of the midfield slots, and then Leon Britton and Francis Coquelin in the centre mid spots, and then Leroy Fer at the cam. So it's still a very capable midfield, quite defensive with Mesa and Francis Coquelin in there. Leon Britton perhaps the creative force, and then Leroy Fer just the enforcer, so to speak. But they've not played too badly so far, and Wilfred Bonney's going to cause me problems, but I've just knocked that back, and he's offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. In there to Coutinho. Turns to get it to Morata. Back to Cesc. Wide here to Azpi. Willian was in great form in the last game, but I'll use Morata first. And then arriving is Coutinho, and how many times have we seen that this season? Great save by Fabianski, though. Hazard will turn back, loft the ball in, but Roque Mesa defends it particularly well. And then rather extravagant with his attempted clearance, but never mind, they are going to get it away here, Swansea. Disappointed in Coutinho, actually. I was very confident of him actually putting that in the back of the net. Back there to Britain, to Wilfred Bonney. This is good football. And a Kappa in behind. Hazard on the defensive, or in defensive mode. Oh, what a save. Unbelievable stop from Thibaut Courtois. Not sure how much he knew about that. It was right in front of him. But he has been able to throw up an arm and stop it. I'm just going to get rid of this, I think. We'll take the free kick and then build again from the back. Britain out wide here to Ander Kappa. Rushing forward. Back there to Ayew. Lovely 1-2. Wide of the target. Definitely the shot of a right back there. They play some nice football, Swansea. It's like watching the Swansea of 4 or 5 years ago, where they just ping the ball about. Now please get there. The defender's done brilliantly to pluck that out of the air. Otherwise that surely would have been Willian in behind and would have been 1-0 Chelsea. We still could be in behind. And we still could be in behind with Willian as well. But no, the same defender, Sumadro, cuts it out for a second time. Nice tackle by Kante on Bonney, but they'll keep it, Swansea. I say they'll keep it. They've given it straight back to me. Oh, could play the 1-2. No. See Hazard on the volley. Oh, the technique. The technique from Eden Hazard. Gorgeous. We will definitely see a couple of replays of that one. Great run in behind. Defenders out of position, but wow. What a volley from Eden Hazard. See, the defender tucked in because of Alvaro Morata there. Had no option to do so, but Hazard. Actually. Hang on. Hang on. Has he just volleyed through himself? Is he? I may put a picture of this on Twitter and be like, did that hurt, Eden? In it comes, and he has I don't really think there's anything I can say there, is there? What the fuck? That's the volley that gives us the 1-0 lead. Yay! God. Oh, Kante get something on that. We'll drop to Coutinho. We'll go out wide to Willian. Morata is there. He's got people around him making runs. So we'll try and use some of them. Coutinho. I'm going to go out wide. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back centrally. Just keep possession. Okay. Foul given, but it's a bit far out to try and shoot from, so I won't try and play it just yet. Azpi will go to Morata though. Flick that onto Coutinho. Oh, it's Eden Hazard. Can he get a second? Yes, he can. Oh, rattling it in off the bar as well. This time, actually with real life technique, shall we say? Not breaking every bone in his leg to try and bend it into the corner. Beautiful technique. Great finish. 2-0. That's actually Cesc out wide right now. Lovely ball there into Morata. Now, Sumaro has defended outstandingly throughout the game. Oh, it's nicely done. I'll be honest, wasn't meant for Coutinho. It was meant for Marcos Alonso, but I don't care. Chelsea 3, Swansea 0. As Alonso was on the overlap, that's who the ball was meant for, but it's gone straight to Coutinho. Good first touch, then drilled it hard and low at the near post. Swansea getting torn apart here, unfortunately, for them. Leroy Fer out to Smauro. Good turn. Good turn again. Good tackle by Kurt Zouma, though. Quickly into Morata. Oh, where are your defenders, Swansea? What on earth has just happened? Coutinho. Oh, good save by Flappy Hansky. Willian. Another good save by Fabianski. I really should have buried that, shouldn't I? It's probably the easiest chance I've had all day. Whoa, is that a penalty? No, Kurt Zouma just does a forward roll over the shoulder of the defender. Go on then, Willian. Why the hell not? No, that's well wide. That's why the hell not. Oh, Willian just steals in there. Coutinho, Morata. Oh, we're not destined to get this fourth, are we? It's just not going to happen. Morata puts it wide. 2 minutes added on at the end of the game. Now, I am holding my tongue because yesterday, when I opened my mouth against West Ham, something happened. So I'm holding my breath here, and we're waiting for the final whistle to go before I say anything at all. You already know what I'm talking about, but I won't actually mention it by name until the final whistle goes. I've kept a clean sheet, boys! It's actually happened for the first time in months. We haven't conceded a goal. 3-0 victory here at home against Swansea, and to be fair, the clean sheet is probably the most remarkable thing of the entire episode. But this save right now is probably my favourite I've done for a very, very long time. Each game is extremely competitive, very difficult to play, and so rewarding when things go my way. This is definitely my favourite series of the past 3 years, I'd have said so far. Eduardo has been sold to Newcastle as well. He's now gone, and we have Everton next, and we are a point clear at the top of the Premier League with a game to go to the halfway stage. This is a really fun series. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of it, and I'll see you next time.